We have the Odin. Now we can use it to spearhead our takeover of the UNN studios on Core Hall. Once the Odin has taken out their...
Our raid on the Valhalla facility hasn't even been reported yet. The Dominion have no idea we stole the Odin. I had to call in every favor I had, but I got the Odin on the surface with Tychus inside.
Matt, you're a miracle worker. Must have been a complicated operation.
You don't even want to know, sir. I'm not gonna let anything keep us from exposing Minsk.
So they're still expecting to film it at the UNN studios later today?
That's right. And we won't disappoint them. Seeing as he's the only one with experience, Tychus will pilot the Odin and hit the studio guards with a surprise attack. They'll be confused for several minutes, and won't even know who to attack at first.
And during the confusion, we'll establish a forward base using this command center we acquired earlier. Pretty devious, Matt. I like it.
If Tychus can inflict enough damage during the sneak attack, making the broadcast should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, we'll only have a few minutes before the Dominion realize that Tychus is in the Odin. Once they figure it out, they'll use everything they've got to stop us.
Whatever happens, we'll be giving Menks one hell of a broadcast. Let's do this.
What the heck is this? Is this a video? Holy crap. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I wasn't planning on doing a commentary for a while. I have a bunch of stuff planned, but here we go. Nonetheless, this is StarCraft 2, no doubt, and this is Media Blitz, the level, apparently. Going to be finishing my StarCraft guide ASAP. Gonna be doing some commentaries. I've been very busy lately, and Fallout New Vegas came out, and I've been playing the shit out of Minecraft, which we are going to be doing something for that game, no doubt. What that may be, you will only have to speculate. But here we're on Media Blitz. We are surprise attacking an area, and wow, my microphone is just like all over the place. Excuse me. Alright, so after making sure that my recording is actually recording, and that I'm actually editing this competently, we're gonna head back into the game here. You guys don't know, but I just took like a 5-hour break. So basically, I'm not sure if I talked about this, I might be repeating myself, but if you take out the factory area, they basically won't send factory units after you. Siege tanks, siege tanks, Diamondbacks, stuff like that. If you take out the starport area in the northwest, they won't send battle cruisers, Ravens after you, and I think a handful of Wraiths. And if you take out the marine area in the southeast, then they won't like send Reaper squads. Yeah. So I'd highly recommend taking out the starport area. Much more rewarding. Although it can be more dangerous just because they have Banshees and the Odin doesn't necessarily have good anti-air. So you might be noticing that my Thor does have, or not my Thor, my SCVs have this little extension on them. They are, I think, double repair speed, which is always nice for this level, because you can repair the Odin super fast. So we are going to be doing a science vessel Thor strategy. It's about as possible as you want it to sound. I was honestly surprised that it worked the way it did. But here we're just going to be using our barracks to make us all of our add-ons. I think I end up at one point going like to starport, to factory Thor, science vessel. Oh, and I also get Wraiths for anti-air. It's a really odd unit mix, I'll be dead honest. But science vessels, which I would highly recommend over Ravens, can repair mechanical units. They're kind of like medics, if medics could repair Thors. And they can also repair themselves. So once you get 2 of them out, they can repair each other, and it's all fun stuff. But yeah, I'm just setting up bunkers because I'm going to be attacking the southeast first, just so I don't have to deal about these annoying marine raids on my base. I also will have to keep watch out for the battle cruisers, because nobody likes battle cruisers. But just make sure you're keeping up with your supply depots and you don't block the entrances to a lot of places, because you can do that. And there they send a Banshee squad thing, and this Thor here is like superhero mode. Oh yeah, also destroy this base right here. It will activate the secret mission. So you want to make sure you do that. So there you go, secret mission found. Look on my mini-map if you need to see where that is. And a nice thing about having these Vespene harvest thingies, which I would highly recommend, is you don't need a base per se to get the gas. So you don't need a command center, and you can just bring an SCV, put gas on it. And since we're going such a heavy gas build with science vessels and Thors and Wraiths, we're definitely going to need all the gas we can get. Of course, minerals are important too, as they always are. And yeah, we're gonna be obviously I was been away for a while. Oh yeah, and I start making wraiths too, because they are gonna send dropships and battle cruisers, and you want to have some way to combat them. And science vessels can repair air and ground, so they can do all that stuff. So I add on a second starport because Thors take up an insane amount of ground, like literally ground. Oh yeah, and then they send a battlecruiser, Raven, Viking fleet, and it's not super thingy fun. It's not very fun. But for some reason I accidentally clicked my unit button in. All of them went to attack, but Thors do take up a lot of space, so there comes a point where not all of them can engage, so don't get like an insane amount of them. I think the final Thor force I have is like 8, including the Odin. So you don't need to go like super heavy Thor mass. You just need to have a lot of Thors for general ground rapage, and a good amount of science vessels, and then a shit ton of wraiths, because wraiths are surprisingly good. So here we are gonna go ahead and take the first. The first broadcast tower. And if you ever need to see like what time I'm at in the game, like when I'm kind of moving out and doing all this stuff, just check the timer in the next to the minimap in the bottom left. That's always fun. But yeah, this is pretty supply intensive, so don't be surprised if you get supply capped a lot. So I'm gonna take the broadcast tower sometime. Oh, and a cool thing about buying the orbital command upgrade is you don't have to upgrade it like in multiplayer. So, that's always a nice thing. Here I was just kind of waiting for more wraiths, because they do send an annoying amount of battle cruisers and stupid crap like that. So yeah, I did scan so that my marines could take that stuff out. I hate high ground in this game. Okay, so now that we activate that, percentage is going to be going up. They're going to get pissed off and send forces after us. Make sure that you don't lose all of your wraiths to one Raven Seeker missile, because that can happen. Wraiths will pretty much rape the dropships before they can get anything in. And without any detection, battlecruisers are pretty useless. Although they are going to send battlecruiser fleets at your base now. So that's never fun. So here's the race to go and defend our base. I think I took out the Raven, and then he didn't have any detection, so easy pickings. Yeah, they did kill my command center, but it was okay. And I think I just added more starports on from my original base. And just build a ton of missile turrets, why not? I think at this point I just decided I was going to go and rape the Air Force, because I did not like them sending insane amounts of air units after us. And you're going to kind of see why you need to mass produce wraiths. Fusion reactor is a very, very nice add-on. Just be careful of these missile turrets right here. Just kind of move your army along. Make sure your rally point isn't broken. I think I lost about 3 Thors to a terrible rally point. They were like just dying. You're gonna see a lot of attacks. Yeah, there was a battlecruiser fleet. I'm not Asian. And so just send your wraiths to mop them up. And of course build more gas geysers. There's never anything wrong with that. And yeah, I think like 1 Marine was guarding that, so I couldn't do anything. So here we're going to take the second broadcast tower. You can do it really in any order you want. Pretty much I could have gone for the second broadcast tower at any point because there were absolutely no forces ever guarding it. I think I actually sent like 1 SCV to start that broadcast tower and he like died. He got 5%. So yeah, I think I had like, you guys can probably see it better than I can. I think 6 science vessels, and then about 8 Thors, and then just go crazy with wraiths. And I think I just pulled all my SCVs or something. Oh wait, no, there were enemies that they needed to kill. So yeah, mined out all my gas at this point, which was kind of why I was hurting for it. But really not too much. Just, you know, make sure you keep guys on the broadcast tower. And yeah, this mission's not too difficult. You just gotta wait in your base long enough to have a good force, and then from there it's pretty easy. So I hope this recorded, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.
All transmissions have been censored. Every world in the Dominion just got UN special bulletin about things.